This is a very quick way to make shito. Yeah? So I've just grinded the shito because I didn't have red pepper. Now I'm grinding the, what do you call that? Prawns. Yeah? So you grind the prawns, okay? So the prawns goes in there. Grind it in. So once grinded, I have to put it here so that I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, empty it inside here. There's still some there. Remember, the prawn is not dry, so I'm gonna dry it after this again in the air fryer. Yeah, put all the bones in there from the prawns. They all go inside, don't worry about that. So there you have it. There is your dried grounded prawns with the pepper. Yeah, now I want to make sure that it's dry before I fry it. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it back into the, this one is the shito mixed with the shito mixed with the prawns for now. Yeah, I'm gonna dry them in the dryer, basically in the fryer, air fryer. Yeah, I'll stick it in there, switch it on, but I got to make sure it doesn't burn. Huh? In the meantime, where's the fish? See whether I can do the same with the fish. Yeah, the fish looks like it's thawed, so I'm going to use this fish for my shito. Yeah, I can't believe what a shito this one is going to be, but it's going to be a good shito. So I'm going to cut this fish into small pieces. Oopsie, don't worry. Now this one is a Obama tin. Now, so I will try and get rid of the bones, because remember this was fried, or this was frozen. So I need to get the bone out. And once I get that bone out, then I can cut these in pieces, and I'm going to powder them in the grinder. Oops, sorry about that one. Push that back up. So this other bit. Now I'm thinking maybe I should just do one pepper and one fish, because it may be too much. I don't know, but I think I'll just do one fish for now. So all this fish, you know what, I just remembered, but look here, who cares? I've just remembered I did not clean the fish. Yeah, but don't worry, as they say, African germs are not harmful. Yeah, so wash my hands a bit and let's go for the grinder. So I'm back here to do the fish grinding. I hope you can, maybe you can't see, but you can hear me. So this is the fish grinder. So you don't want the fish to be too, what's it called, ground. You will need some pieces in there, you know. Chop it and get some pieces in there, yeah. Nice pieces, fat pieces in there. Then you'll be able to, hey, you see, don't overload like I overload, because sometimes when you overload, then the thing can't grind. Oh, okay, it's too overload. There you go. There you go. Grind it now. Grind. So that looks good. Put it in there. Put the next batch. Now just break them in there, small, and then we do the grind again, yeah. But in the meantime, I need to check this one that was in the fryer. Leave it out now. Okay, sometimes if you have big pieces in there, this small grinder cannot challenge those big pieces, so you have to allow it a bit of slack, if you know what I mean. Okay, it doesn't like it, so I have to take some out. Leave this one for now. Let's see whether it will work now, yeah. Okay, so the grinder looks like has packed up a bit, so I need to see what the problem is. No, it doesn't seem to be spinning, so I have to see again if it's spinning or not. So it's spinning there. So what is he trying to do? That's not working now. Okay, I've grinded quite a bit. The rest, you can say, are pieces that can just be put in if I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'll chop the last bits in there. Yeah, any big bits will be chopped. Any big bits will have to be chopped and put in there. And you can imagine Shito with some, you want some little bit of, how do you call it, pieces in there. Not beef pieces. I don't like beef in my just say. The Shito is fish, yeah? It's fish. So if you're doing Shito, just do fish and monko. Yes. Then you can never go wrong. If you start trying to make it, how do you call it? Let me try this skin piece. For this piece is not working. Anyway, so we're done. So that is the grinded, flaked. Ouch! There's some bone in there, you know. You have to be careful with the bones, you know. But no problem. I'm eating the Shito. It's only me, so I know how to navigate bones. Okay, so that is the next ingredient. This is the monko and the pepper. I've got more pepper there. There's ginger and then there's garlic in there. So now we're going to go to the next stage, which is fry some onions in oil. Okay, I hope you're with me. Fry some onions in oil. Yeah, so I'm here at the cooker. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. At least you can hear me. So wash my hands first. So I've got some big oil here I bought. It is called, it's a 5-liter vegetable cooking oil. I've seen some nyama there. It's written like Chinese or I hope it's proper. These Chinese people, you can't trust them. Or is it the Arabs? I don't know. Anyway, if I can open this thing. Anyway, I bought it for £7, which times 5 times 15 is about 80 to 90 Ghana. Hey, no small. Anyway, get the oil. Now I'm going to chop some jenny. At the meantime, I'm chopping the jenny. The oil should be warming up. This one there is Shito Express. Shito Express is called. So I've got some jenny here. The jenny, maybe I'll just do one. I'm not going to make plenty jenny because it's Shito. Again, Shito. There should be more fish and monko in there. That is what Shito is. Remember, don't put in any beef or some nyama like that. No. Shito, that's all. It's monko, fish, ginger, moko, that's it, and some onions at the beginning. Fry. You cannot go wrong. If you do it with other ingredients, then it becomes not Shito. I'm sorry to say. And lots of people like experimenting. Do an experiment. And as the Englishman would say, when it's not broken, don't try and fix it. So the oil is getting hot. Let's start putting them in. It's not that hot enough. Just a little wait. In the meantime, I have another piece of fish there which I'll leave. I'm not going to use the fish. I think I've got enough Shito. This is red pepper. This is all I have left. I'm going to use all of it because I want hot pepper. I don't want a pepper with a mild touch there. We want proper hot pepper. Yeah. I've got some smoked paprika here, which I'm going to add. Again, just a little for the taste. There's a mixed seasoning I've got here. I just bought some big pan of mixed seasoning. Now this is just a bit of salt and stuff in there. You have to be careful how much you use for this kind of thing. But there's a lot of salt in it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, taste it. It's salty stuff, but it's good for the Shito, so give it some nice salty flavor. It's all-purpose seasoning. Yeah, not too much, otherwise your Shito again wouldn't taste like Shito. Okay, then this, everybody knows what this is. Maggi. My question is, when does the Maggi go in? Well, it goes in whenever you want it to go in. Yeah. So for now, I'm going to get me a big spoon. I like a strong spoon. Yeah. So when you are stirring the Shito, you can stir it like that. Yeah. Strong spoon. Stir it proper. So now put this inside. I'm putting in the jenny. Let the jenny burn. Nah? In the meantime, I'm peeling the Maggi. I remember one day my father bought Maggi from the shop. He brought it home. We were living at the airport. Everybody thought it was toffee. So he went to take it, try to eat as toffee. And you can imagine, if you peel one of these things, you put it in your mouth. You can imagine what you feel like. It's not toffee or nkorankola. This is not toffee. So I don't want to burn it. So I'm putting it in the mixture here. Yeah? Because in there it's gonna burn so quickly. You'll be surprised how quickly this burns. Now I'm gonna show you a trick. When you're doing shito, you need to be so careful, otherwise you end up burning your whole ingredients. So at the moment, only the onions is frying. I'm going to let the onions caramelize. It needs to caramelize to give it some sweety taste. When it starts caramelizing, you get that taste of onions come out. Like some sweet sort of, taste. Now, I'm going to add one more of the toffees. It's Maggi cube, not toffee. Yeah, remember that. I'm going to add one more to that. Now, normally all these ingredients should be dried while you put them in, like the monko and the fish. And I didn't have enough pepper, so I used Shito. Part of the ingredients of the pepper is Shito. I've even got another tin of red pepper here, green pepper I mean, which I can use in case it's not hot enough. But for now, let's just go with the flow. So the onions, as you can see, are beginning slowly to caramelize. Yeah? So once the onions caramelizes, then we're going to start putting in all the other ingredients slow but sure. And I mean slow but sure. Now, I'm tossing in a bit of black pepper here, yeah, into the other concoction, just to give it, look, it's more or less seasoning we know, yeah? Seasoning, Don't go and put in any Guatemala or Turkish raisins or whatever. Just put in seasoning, So now, have you seen? Let me show you again. It's caramelizing, yeah? I think at this stage, this is where we lower the fire small because I don't want to burn the ingredients. Now I'm going to put in the other ingredients slowly, yeah? Take this off fire because you can see it's going to start burning quickly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in and I'll be mixing, yeah? I'm putting everything in it. I took it off the fire so that I can put everything in it at the same time, yeah? Okay? And then you mix. Now, just remember, this is not a marathon. Actually, it's not a sprint, but a marathon, yeah? Take your time, lower the fire. Your shito will eventually cook. Don't rush it because some people have had the experience where the oil will be so hot and then once you put it in, you know what will happen. Everything will burn straight away. The shito, everything you put in there will burn. So now that I've put everything in there, look at it. It will start to develop its own kind of texture and flavor depending on, but just let it cook slow, yeah? This is homemade shito, yeah? Just let it go. I know I have some pieces in there, so if you feel you've got some fish pieces in there, you can go with this. You know what this is? This is another tool in the toolbox. You can go and mash everything there. Make sure that all those big pieces that were supposed to be small, because my grinder didn't work properly, I would mash them in there because I don't want them to be too big. I mean, I want some pieces, but not too big. Again, remember, lower this thing because the shito such that So now we let this thing cook. I'm going to cook it for long because I want to make sure that because the ingredients weren't dry, powdered ingredients I put in, especially the mongko and the fish, yeah, I need to make sure that everything comes out. Yeah, it all comes out. As now I'll taste it after some time just to see how it goes, and if